motivation isn't about willpower, it's about brain chemicals. I will talk about one of the main problems with motivation in modern society, which is chasing instant dopamine. And I will also share with you hacks that can help you overcome this problem and become motivated. Now let's go to the problem, which is chasing instant dopamine. Every time you use social media, you get an instant dopamine fix. Dopamine is a brain chemical that is released in our brain when we get a reward. Let's say you do an action A, you get a reward. Dopamine is released in the brain, so you feel happier. Dopamine has evolved in a way to keep us motivated to do actions that bring us a reward. For example, back in the days when people would hunt and gather for food, once they would find food, they would eat and dopamine would be released. In that way, they would be motivated to do it again because they knew if they hunt and chase for food, once they eat, they would feel happier because of the dopamine. So that was basically evolution, a way to motivate people to chase for food because otherwise they wouldn't be able to survive. And this is something that social media creators and also creators of junk food knew. So they created social media and fast food in a way that releases dopamine and make us feel happier. So every time you're on social media, you see a notification, you see a like, you see a new video, you get some dopamine released and you feel happier. Also, when you eat junk food, you might say to yourself, if I don't feel very well, let me have a cookie or an ice cream, I'm gonna feel happier. However, we know that this happiness is just short term, and in the long run, if we eat junk food, we're gonna be obese and have some health issues. If we spend too much time on the social media, we won't have enough time to doing some more important activities such as working, spending time with family and friends, working out. So we know that these activities are not the best. However, they're so easy. So you just take your phone, you go on social media, and you get this dopamine hit. You just open your fridge, you take a piece of ice cream, you feel happier. So the brain is always going to choose those activities that give us easy and quick dopamine, right? Why would you bother going chasing and hunting for food in the modern days, right? Going to work in order to provide money so you could buy food. Why not just spending time on social media? Why would I bother working on my business when it might never work out? I might never get this reward on my social media and instantly be happier.